I'm sitting in my car outside my buddy's place, typing this on my phone because I can't go back to our apartment yet. I'm 30, a construction foreman, and my life just imploded. I thought I was weeks away from marrying the love of my life, but now I'm picking up the pieces of a betrayal that's left me gutted. I need to get this out, and maybe you folks on Reddit can help me figure out what the hell to do next. This is raw, messy, and still fresh. Bear with me. My fiancée, Sarah, is 29, a project manager at a tech startup. We've been together for 5 years, engaged for 8 months, with our wedding set for next month. We met at a concert, some indie band we both loved, and bonded over cheap beer and terrible dancing. Sarah's smart, driven, the kind of person who lights up a room with her quick wit. We moved in together 3 years ago, got a place with a big kitchen where we'd cook tacos and argue over who got to pick the music. I thought we were rock solid, planning our honeymoon, talking about kids someday. But now it's all falling apart. The first red flag popped up about 2 months ago. Sarah started working longer hours, saying her company was pushing for a big product launch. She'd come home late, sometimes after 9 p.m., talking about meetings and deadlines. I'd offer to pick her up or bring her coffee, but she'd say she was fine, that her boss was keeping everyone late. Her phone started living in her pocket. She used to leave it on the counter, no big deal, but suddenly it was always with her. I asked her once, half laughing, if she was hiding something. She rolled her eyes, said I was being paranoid, and I felt like an idiot for even asking. Then she started mentioning her boss, Greg, more often. He's in his late 30s, some hotshot exec who's always posting about team culture on LinkedIn. She'd talk about how he was mentoring her, how he saw her potential. I didn't think much of it. Sarah's ambitious, and I was proud of her. But something felt off when she'd get texts from him at 10 p.m., saying it was work stuff. I'd ask, and she'd shrug it off, saying he was just intense about the launch. I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? Last weekend was the company's big launch party at a downtown hotel. Fancy, open bar, the whole deal. Sarah invited me, but I had an early job site meeting the next morning, so I told her to go have fun and I'd meet her at home. She looked amazing in a black dress, kissed me before she left, said she'd be back by midnight. I crashed early, figuring she'd tell me all about it over breakfast. Around 1 a.m., I woke up to a text from her friend Jess, who works at the same company. Just 2 words. I'm sorry. Then a photo attachment. I opened it, and my heart stopped. It was Sarah and Greg in a hallway at the hotel, tucked in a corner near some potted plants. They were kissing, his hands on her waist, her arms around his neck. Jess texted again, saying she saw them slip out of the party and followed, thinking I deserved to know. I sat there in bed, staring at the photo, feeling like I'd been sucker punched. I tried calling Sarah, but it went to voicemail. I texted, "Where are you?" No reply. I couldn't just sit there. I threw on clothes, drove to the hotel, my hands shaking the whole way. The party was winding down, but I spotted Jess near the bar. She looked guilty as hell, said Sarah and Greg left about 20 minutes earlier. She didn't know where they went, but she heard Greg mention his car. I went to the parking garage, half hoping I was wrong, but there was Sarah's car, and next to it, Greg's SUV. The windows were fogged up, and I could see movement inside. I didn't need to see more. I banged on the window hard. They scrambled, and Sarah's face appeared pale and panicked. She got out, trying to fix her dress, saying, "It's not what you think." Greg stayed in the car, like a coward. I asked how long it had been going on, and she started crying, saying it was just that night, that they'd had too much to drink. But I pressed, and she admitted it started a month ago. Late nights at the office, meetings that were more. She swore it wasn't serious, that she loved me, but I couldn't hear it. I told her to get her stuff from our place and stay somewhere else. She begged me to talk, but I just walked away, got in my car, and drove around until dawn. The next day, I went through our apartment, found a coffee mug with a logo from Greg's alma mater, a receipt for a lunch I didn't know about. Little things that scream she wasn't even trying to hide it. She's been texting me since, saying she'll quit her job, go to counseling. Anything to fix this. Greg even had the nerve to email me an apology, like that makes it better. I haven't responded to either of them. My brother came over yesterday, let me crash on his couch. He says I should call off the wedding, cut her out, but it's not that simple. 5 years, a ring, a future we planned, it's all unraveling. I keep replaying that photo, the fogged up windows, her lies. Was I not enough? Did I miss something? Push her away somehow? My mom called, asked about wedding plans, and I couldn't tell her. She'd be heartbroken. I'm sleeping at my brother's now because our apartment feels like a crime scene. I don't know what's next. Do I let her explain, try to salvage this, or do I walk away and start over? How do you move past seeing your fiancé with someone else? Reddit, I'm a wreck. Any advice on how to stop this hurt?